How you
You make the
there.
best face.
Happy One Wheel Wednesday, everybody! I hope you're doing well today. My name is Scott Mendenhall. It's been a wee bit of a moment. It's been a hiatus, if you will, but that's only because life has been happening around here. There are a few facts that you need to know about us. We still are enjoying our One Wheels. We're enjoying each other. And the first time since I don't know when, at least since the beginning of summer, the three of us are back together. We got my wife, Holly, over on my right-hand side.
Hey, everybody! Good to be back.
It's good to have you in the room. The last time her and I were together, she was trying to run the back table. It was a hot mess. Nonetheless, thank you for your help. We got the one and only Lily Arnold.
See, look, I'm really bright.
You don't like it?
I'm shining
What
like
happened?
an angel today.
What happened to you?
I don't know. I tried to fix it, and Scott was like, no,
No, it looks great. You're glowing since you're...
You can't even read. You did this on purpose.
What? What? You can't read what? I can't see anything over there.
You did that.
You can't see any of the trophy. No more bling for her. It's a new
punk.
era, a new everything. Just the way it goes.
You can't even use those anymore. It's the wrong name.
Yeah, it doesn't even represent it anymore.
Your name's not on.
That's the first time I've heard my wife.
My name's not on there.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
That was a good one, though, Holly. But I wish, that's the first time. Can we just write that down, document it? My one and only wife of 22 years just sided with me. Woo!
She sides with you all the time.
Would you adjust yourself? You're glowing. No, not that. Adjust the issue.
You just tried to.
I know. Well, something's happened. You're going to do the lights? I don't think the light's the problem. It's the camera, I have a feeling. But who knows? She's over there just pressing buttons, everybody. Hey, we're going to cover a lot of things that have dropped. We're going to miss a lot of things as well that have dropped because a lot of things are happening in the one wheel world since we've been having a lot of life. So what we're going to do is catch you up with life a little bit. So Scott Mendenhall and friends, we're going to give you a little bit of what's happening around here because a lot has been happening.
Oh, boy.
We haven't even had time to post all of its happenings on Instagram, but heaps of people are asking, where are you at? Everything okay? Yes, we are doing great. We are awesome. Crap keeps breaking and falling apart. That's the reality around here. We also are working on a new studio where we'll be coming live this fall from, but we're doing the work. And so sometimes that you're just in a project and you're like, we can't.
Time.
It does.
It just takes time.
But we're stoked on it. We're close, but yet so far away, right, Lil? Is that what it feels like? We're close but far away?
Do you know that song?
No, I don't know.
It looks better.
Great, Lily, but you still can't read your other trophy. Just saying. It's not good. It's not good. Please, today, if you're with us live, jump in the chat. We'd love to see you. It's been a long time since we've seen some of your names. We'd love you to fire away a question, see how we're doing. Like we got Shane. I haven't seen Shane forever. All the way across on the other side of the world. It's like tomorrow for him.
He's heading into work.
And he's hanging with us. Thank you. You've been missed. We think of your family a lot, but literally we have had a lot going on here. So
he ain't lying. He ain't lying.
We have a lot of projects we have to do after this, and it's not all the studio things in our this is just a real life story. The other day I was just down where the water comes into the house, and there is a little sparks flying in there. I didn't even know it was happening. Almost burned our house down. So that was an emergency where he had to dig a big old trench, remove some wiring, put new wiring in, all this crazy stuff so my house didn't burn down, our house didn't burn down. And that's just...
Don't burn the house down, folks.
Revolution, who's our 4-year-old.
He's our youngest one.
Youngest.
He's 4.
He broke his femur.
Sad day.
You'll hear him. He's actually quite humorous. You get it? You got a humorous bone?
Yeah, but he broke his femur.
He's being funny.
It would have been more funny.
When he tells his joke, I'm saying he's being humorous because he'll say, "I just broke my femur, guys."
He says that.
Yeah, I'll ask him, hey, Revolution, will you go out and get some firewood or something? And he goes, Dad, I can't. I'm like, why? Because I broke my bone.
I broke my leg.
Broke my leg.
Broke my leg.
But he's in a cast all the way up to his chest, so that's
a big cast.
That's something like,
woo!
Could you just imagine taking every time a 4-year-old needs to go to the bathroom? It's a journey. Mm-hmm. It's an incredible journey.
Well, you got to think he can't sit up and he can't stand on that leg yet anyways. So he can't move. He's got to be carried everywhere.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people. We've had a lot of people asking if it's a one-wheel injury. Come on.
Oh, come on.
That's funny.
No. Do you know anyone that's broken their femur? Well, I don't know. Nonetheless,
I would like to know if anyone's done that.
It is not
I mean, they could, but no.
It's possible. Of course,
anything's possible. Anything's possible.
That would
for sure.
be serious for a 4-year-old being that little on a one wheel. I mean, like the ratio of them to like how high off the ground they are.
Yeah.
that would be slim in my opinion of happening, but no, it was not a one wheel.
It was not a one wheel, but he is okay. It's been a learning curve for us as an entire family to adjust to the pace of a dude in a body cast for the most part. I finally got him to crawl. I was like, bro, you got to army crawl. You cannot just sit here and be stationary. So he's now armor crawling everywhere. He sounds like a tortoise because the cast drags
so
and it comes up a little bit. So it's like a little tortoise. It's something. It's something.
Do tortoise shells drag when they walk?
Yeah, big tortoise.
I didn't know that.
You gotta pay attention.
Well, I've never been around a big tortoise.
What?
I haven't.
Zoos?
The other day, just funny Rev story, because Scott got him to start crawling and kind of moving and just kind of realize that he can do more than just, we have different spots for him in the house, but he can kind of maneuver around. Yesterday, everybody kind of left him in the patio where they were hanging out and they all went outside. They just left him. Everybody forgets, oh, Rev can't really get anywhere. So eventually, he crawled himself out of the patio onto the deck where everybody was at. So eventually, he'll get there. It just takes him a while.
Takes a little bit. I want to give Casey saying, what's up? Good to see Jeff Adair Shreds in there. Good to see his name in there. Been fun to follow their stories throughout the summer. If you missed our latest podcast, it's been a couple weeks ago at least. Yeah. We had the creator, owner of Lloyd's Board Shop here locally. That was fun to sit down with him and talk about fixing things. He has one of our pints. I need to get that back. I just thought about that. We got to pick up.
Yeah, we got to go get
Okay, anyways. So good to be back. I can't promise that we're going to get back regularly every Wednesday. Moving forward, we're going to start ramping that way. As we're just so close on the projects over there. Lily, you've been married since the last time we were on.
I've been married.
I've been
something
married.
I have done now.
You're
Add it to my list of experiences.
Her name's changed.
No more can you say never have I ever.
Yeah,
been
true.
married.
For sure. Never have I ever lived with a boy. Not anymore.
Not anymore. She can't.
I live with a man.
But you will always be able to say you were once a wiener.
I have lived with a boy, my brother, when he was a boy.
But not like this. Like, I think everybody knows what you mean. When
never
you're saying I've been married and I live with a boy,
Okay.
everybody knows what you're implying.
Oh dear, here we go.
A little rocket ship.
I doubled my grocery bill.
I didn't know what you were going to say there. I
was
doubled
implying.
my what? I didn't know where you were going. We're talking about
I
marriage.
have no idea what you're even insinuating.
Neither
Okay.
do I. I'm just rolling with it here.
Okay.
Grocery bills?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are so...
Laundry, water softener. Holly and I were just talking about that today. So
Yeah,
Right.
it's a real
That's
thing.
funny.
Like you double the amount of water you use, so you're gonna double the amount of water softener.
But she's never had a water
I thought
softener in her life.
Yeah, but I
No,
have because
she's
I
never-
have had soft water. I've lived in.
But, like, it wasn't yours.
It wasn't her responsibility.
Right, but now my hair is dry as heck, and I'm like,
What's going
do
on?
we use water softener? I literally had the blow dryer in my hair, and I was voice texting. Do we use water softener this morning?
Well, there's the problem. Don't blow dry your hair. It dries your hair out.
I have a bag of salt you can take home to make sure it's filled.
It's okay.
Why?
I don't know
Is
that.
is she out of...
In
Is
case
salt-
she's out.
Oh
Is
my
salt
goodness.
like universal?
No.
You gotta get water softening salt. You can't just put like salt.
Yeah,
It's-
tablespoon salt in
No,
there?
I know that, but I'm saying like, is every water softener salt the same?
No.
Well, you get to choose if you want crystals, if you want it to fight more iron.
This
I
is,
mean, you get to choose
in
lots of
case you
stuff.
thought
This
you
is
stumbled
not a
on a
water
different
softener
channel than normal. It's coming up, friends. We are just talking about life a little bit, catching you up with what's happening in life. We got a lot of one-wheel things to talk about. But you know what? We just like to share what's going on. Lily, in getting married, you got some... We're going to do video first. How's that sound to you, Lil?
It sounds good.
We'll get to some pictures.
I don't know that some of these people probably don't even know we had one wheels in our wedding.
Yeah, so she had one wheels in her wedding. It was set up from the get-go. We're going to do a cool little video, but we got a quick video of them rolling out. If we can roll that for this is them going to leave the reception from outside. Everybody cheering them on, giving a little bit of wave. That's
cute.
Lily.
In her
Hours
wedding dress.
after being married, tan legs. She paid good money for that.
There they go.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Her husband Jordan
magical
does look
ride.
like he's about to go ride a horse with that helmet.
He
Yeah.
does.
I did think it was a cool helmet,
It's a cool helmet.
but
It's a
once he
1,000
said it
helmet.
looked like he's gonna go ride a horse, I was like, oh, it kind of does.
It
Yeah.
looks a little bit
Well, it's the
equestrian.
first helmet.
That's what he said.
It's the first helmet that he's actually liked, and I think that makes a big difference.
That's because
for
it's
a
matte
rider.
black. I got
it
nothing
is cool.
against 1,000 helmets.
No,
I
I
am
like the
currently
1,000
riding one
helmets.
because I gave my other one away.
I think that
I'm riding 1,000 Helmets is not my favorite.
It's not your favorite. No, you
No.
like a little bit more of the.
I
For
said
sure.
it.
It's not like super like manly.
Like, that's not even that. Like, you say that face and then cringe. Why?
I know, because I hope he's not watching.
Oh yeah, your husband's and I'm wearing one. What do you say? But I don't feel like it's meant for.
Oh,
I
think
just
it looks
don't-
cool on you.
I don't feel as safe as I do in other helmets. It doesn't
sense.
protect all the way to the back of your head. Just nonetheless.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It was cool.
It was so fun.
I got the privilege to marry
Yes.
Lily and Jordan.
Yeah, you did a good job.
It was a
I would
beautiful
only change
ceremony.
one thing. No, I'm just kidding.
What would you change?
I wouldn't. I did.
We also should make mention that we updated on her wedding day. We updated the video game.
We did.
Oh,
I should have wanted
yeah.
a picture in from that. That was a surprise for me. So the wedding's happening and like, ooh, it's so scary and nervous. Not scary. It's not scary. It's just a lot of nerves. And then we get up there and I'm finally like, we made it. Like we're up here. Like the hard part is over. Like the whole walking down the aisle. And then all of a sudden Scott starts talking about Jordan's in here. He said I look like a real equestrian.
Yeah, thank you, Jordan.
He starts talking and I'm like, all of what you're saying is it wasn't a part of the plan. I have no idea what's going on right now. And he like proceeds to say that this app we have of Onewheel Racing, it's a Onewheel Racing video game app. You can download it right now. He was like, we've updated it and you are the bride is in there and the groom is in there and
As the bride.
Yeah, we have Lily the bride and
butchering.
Jordan, who is
Yeah.
currently serving in our military, in the Army Reserves.
National Guard.
We had him in the fatigues, and I think he's G.I. Jordan in there or something, or
Yeah,
Jordan
G.I.
G.I.
Jordan.
So, because at the end of the day, I was trying to settle a dispute between the
great.
two of them. They both have beat each other in one-wheel races, and we needed to solve who was the actual best one-wheeler, and that was the best way to do it. Lily did think that I was going to have them ride actual one-wheels in the ceremony,
Yeah, it's not happening.
but we didn't do that.
I'm wearing high heels. We can't do this right
Right,
now.
but nonetheless, they
What if she
downloaded
fell
it.
in
Well,
her
we
white
had it
dress?
previously downloaded. We had it all sorted out, so they got
It
the
was
phones out. They
awesome.
raced. The crowd is chanting for who they wanted to win. Never have I ever been at a wedding where it sounded like you were at like an actual race. People
That's so
cheering
great.
the bride and groom on.
I love that.
It was hilarious.
It was fun. And it was also perfect because it like any of those lingering nerves just went away. It was like I felt comfortable up there. I did something I was like I've done before, you know. So it was great.
It was
Really well thought out.
You guys did such a great job playing the ceremony and all those things. Holly had a part in it. She
did.
came up and did the unity moment. Nonetheless, we're rehashing. We haven't even really rehashed. We sat on the
haven't.
deck one day
We
and
haven't
talked
really
about
had
it.
time.
But
It was a fun day.
it seems so long ago.
It was a
It was.
beautiful.
How long have you been
beautiful
married?
wedding.
You're looking at a watch.
I looked at the wrong arm. We've been married for I don't know, a month and a half.
A month and a half. What date was your wedding?
June 30th.
June 30th. Yeah, so it's like the 15th today, 16th? What is it?
August 16th.
Okay, there you go. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's
So
been
they
fun.
rolled away. Here's some pictures from the ceremony. I haven't seen these pictures
These
yet.
are
So
just the one wheel pictures. So
Okay.
these are our one wheels. There's
Cute.
mine with my silver helmet and Jordan's.
they
is
so
the
it was
next
all
one.
black and yours was all white.
Yeah.
Bride and groom.
Jordan's is the next photo. I think it should be. And that's his XR and his cool little equestrian helmet. And then I wanted to show that one because that's Scott filming us heading into the woods. That was after the send off. So right behind us are all the people. And then
That's a cool shot.
This is my favorite shot. So cool. I love this picture so
Aw,
much. I'm
that's
going to get that
cute.
printed for our
All the
I
motion
want
blur
to.
in that baby.
I love that picture. And
Look
then I
at
think
that.
there's a couple more or one more.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah,
Aw,
those are
that's
also
cool.
good.
Yeah, those were good. They did a good job. The photographer followed us in her Jeep, and it was a bright red Jeep, so you knew where she was, so you could slow down a little bit when she was coming. But the road is kind of far from the trail, so they just did an amazing job capturing it. I had told her about the one wheel part, and I was like, this is an essential part of the day, and it needs to be captured well. So it'll be posted on Instagram soon, I'm sure.
They both changed their shoes, so we have all of that setting up for the
They
moment
got
because she was in
special
heels.
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got bride and groom van shoes.
Yep.
Well done. It was a good day. So we just are saying all that to go. There's been a lot of life happening. I apologize if you've been disappointed that Scott Mendenhall friends have not been consistent. It's just the nature of life around here.
But don't you worry.
We're back.
We are still here.
We're still here.
We're back. We're back-ish. We got to get that studio done. At the end of the day,
it's gonna be awesome. You guys will love it.
when the studio's done, we'll have a brand new look. And so just hang in there. Give us if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel and you're watching, we're going to now transition to our One Wheel stuff. So give us a thumbs up on the video, subscribe, drop a comment. It's going to take us a little bit to get traction on One Wheel because that YouTube algorithm's got to play nice to us since we've taken the season off. Now we need them to remind them that we're here. So all those things do help us as we're going into the fall. And so let's get to some of the hot things that One Wheel's dropped. They've been busy this summer. They've dropped some things that, quite honestly, you just want to add to your repertoire of things if you have a stock One Wheel. And if you don't, it's just the way it is. So let's get to it. The first one is let's just put it up. Can we put the first thing? Because I lost my set list. And so in losing it, let's go to the Race for the Rail brackets. Thank you, ladies, at the back table. Here is the Race for the Rail brackets. If you missed it 2 weeks ago, Race for the Rail, last year's race was put on ESPN2 at 7 o'clock in the morning, which was so cool. But here are your top 12 women going on to Race for the Rail.
So I have a question. Is this numbered based on performance in the other sanctuaries?
Yes, this is their ranking and everything.
So Allie did pretty good.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Here we go. We got Mercedes is coming in #1 seed, and then we have Allie. Then we have Raquel. Gosh,
it's fine.
I've never even met her. I just shred her name every time on accident.
We got you.
Then we got Rachel Payne, Gabby Sota, K Love. Lise, it's on the other side of the...
Alicia? Is it Alicia?
Yeah, you guys can see it way better than me.
Brenda,
Alicia,
Sarah Meeker, Heather, Christy, and Rachel.
That is a good...
It's a great...
That's a well-rounded group. And the reason why you got Rachel Cecil, if I understand how it works, she's 12th. She's the reigning champion. She hasn't raced that much this year, and so she doesn't have as many points to go in. She just got an automatic.
Has she done any sanctioned races? Do we know?
I don't remember seeing her. She got married during Dirt Surfer, so she missed that.
Got it.
And then I've seen her name pop up at any races, but she is invited to Race for the Rail, which is pretty rad. That's going to be a great. I mean, I don't know who's actually. I got my favorites who I want to win, but I think that's a well-rounded.
What I like about there's a lot that we've gotten to meet that we didn't know beforehand. They will push the envelope to some that have of the common names or whatever. Like they are like a little bit crazy on their One Wheel. Like they're ready to go. So it'll be fun to watch this women's.
Yeah, as Casey drops in, he goes, "Let's go, Sarah." Sponsored athlete from Lloyd's Board Shop. She's one of those riders.
She is. Look out! She is fast.
She. And when I say crazy on the board, it's like this is the story
She's all in on it.
Last year at Women, I meet her for the first time. Months previous, she broke her ankle, bone sticking out the side. She showed me the pictures. It was gnarly.
It was.
And then she's mobbing at Winman. Finishes top 3, I believe. There, I think if I remember right, I could be wrong on that. But you're just like that girl. She could show up and make a hot mess to a person's bracket for sure.
And then she was full force in Dirt Surfers.
She's good.
Yeah.
All of those names.
Yeah,
they're just anybody's game. As we get closer to Race for the Rail, we're about a month out from it. We will, ladies, have to pick who we're going to finish the top 3. So
I don't want to.
You have to.
We have to pick right now?
No. Not right now. I mean, I could pick
warning.
now because I don't think it's going to change unless you got some no-shows.
You don't think the top 3 is going to change?
No, who I think is going to win.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it's who I'd like to win.
Yeah, sure.
I think I have my... I don't know.
Didn't we?
I don't know
because
I think there's been so many things during this season as well that, like, whether it's injury, whether it's just maybe not as placed as well as what you thought. So, like, several of these ladies are coming in with, like, something to prove.
Yeah.
So it's like they're, it just, the fire that they might have is just, I don't know, just.
Again, it's anybody.
So it's gonna be tough.
You're one fall away from no longer having first. We saw that with Mercedes last year, right? She was doing so well, and then, oops. And then she right? Just it became a different race because of that. Or Rachel last year, Rachel Payne, she wrecks at the top of the hill and comes back and finishes in the top 2, I think, of that race, or something wild. And so, again, any of these races, it's down to who stays on their board is one of the first things you got to do. Let's get to the men in Race for the Rail. These are who all have the invites too. You know, some might not show up or say, "Here's your men." Jafari, sorry. Jafari, number
Jafar
one.
is from Aladdin.
I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing it from
Jafari is the
afar.
one-wheeler.
If everyone would just give me a little bit of grace.
It's like
It's
like 30 feet.
It's hard to see. It
that
is
good?
hard to see.
And I have
30
polarized
feet?
lenses on it.
30 feet is not accurate, actually.
It's pretty far on the other side of this
30
place.
That's probably 30 feet.
It's long enough to.
I thought. Okay. Never
And I'm just going off the first letter.
I don't even
No, it
know
can't
some
be
of
that
those
far.
names.
Brendan
Finn Holcomb, don't even know who that is.
Brendan Shoemaker, Jeff
Schermeyer.
Schermeyer,
fine.
what'd I say?
It's
Shoemaker?
fine.
It's hard
we
to
keep
see.
Sorry.
going.
Yeah, we suck.
We
Silva.
keep going.
Can we just not do it anymore?
Yeah,
You just see
well,
it on
I
your
can
screen.
say them.
No, then we got
I see them on my screen.
Noah, Finn. Like, all these are so good.
I don't know Finn. Do I know Finn?
Yeah, you do. You know Finn.
I don't know Finn.
Yeah.
Tyler James.
Yeah. 7th. Luke
and
Austin.
I don't know Gerard.
Okay,
Or
we got
Gator.
to chat with Luke Austin,
Or
and he
Jonathan
said
Orlox.
he was when he won and he got in, and then he was gonna take it easy. Like
Yeah,
for the
he
rest
went
of
to
the
all
race season.
stock. Jeff Adair, he's gone to stock as well. I've been watching him on social media.
Completely.
Yeah. Well,
Completely.
completely. I don't know if the Tiger is. That is.
Sure start.
Yeah, I'm not sure about those things. They're not going to let us know those. But we got like Shane in here going Mercedes, Allie. Those are 2 names. They're going to be contenders. I know there's a couple lingering injuries for those women. I don't think I'm free to share those injuries. Some of those pros want to keep some of those things close. They don't want the other people to know they're coming in with a slight banged up deal, you know. But that'll play into some of the drama. The week of the race, we'll learn probably who is recovered. You watch Mercedes and Austin.
Mercedes.
They're doing CrossFit.
The Silvas.
Yes, I know. I'm
Yeah.
so
They've
excited about
been
it.
counting macros. They've been like.
That's what I'm
To
talking
me,
about.
they're making the pro status just they ratchet it up.
Yeah.
Like if you're
Well-
gonna compete against them and you ain't in no CrossFit gym or you're not running, you're not doing push-ups. Allie's doing the same thing. She's
Yeah.
working all the time. If you're not doing that, where you at? Right? Like you can't just show up and think it's just gonna be.
That's
If
what
you
I'm
need a
saying.
trainer,
Like
I'll
this
train
is
you.
like there's a whole lot that's pushing the envelope on this because it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna get on my board today and ride. No, there's like preparation. Like we've talked about this before with the Silvas, of the strategy that they take and how they practice, and they've shared all this on their Instagram when you follow them. The places they're practicing. Are you kidding me? Like the stuff I mean, just to be able to stay on your board and practice that, like they're insane. Like
Yeah, it is.
they're
It's
good-
fun to watch.
yes.
That's why it's not that hard to think that they are contenders, even if in the
for sure.
bracket Mercedes is following number 1 there, but Austin isn't. But it's not hard to imagine him podium. Like same with Allie. You just see these athletes putting in the effort and time outside of their board, and I just think when it comes to football, basketball, baseball, CrossFit athletes, they're putting in the work outside of their sport and their craft. Football players, they're lifting weights, they're paying attention to what they eat. Why? Because that helps their performance, and you're watching some of these athletes with the one wheels, they're doing that, which is exciting to see. And so on the topic of Race for the Rail, if you want to volunteer at it, you can go to Race for the Rail, or I think it's onewheelracing.com. You can sign up, hey, I want to be a volunteer. They need heaps of help. It sounds like they're building a lot of this race from scratch, it sounds like. They talk about needing lots of dirt moved and things of that nature, so we could be part of building some trails, some epicness, and so that's exciting. If you want to volunteer, I know we're trying to put a crew to go out there to volunteer to help Race for the Rails. Be cool to be ground level of the race and things of that nature, so we're looking forward to that part of the race if it all lines up and things, and so we're really excited about Race for the Rail. It is, what is the date of?
It's September 8th and 9th.
September 8th and 9th. Hey. Okay, there you go. There it is. Is that Labor Day
The
weekend? That's the
volunteering
after Labor Day weekend.
It's the weekend after Labor
Yeah,
Day.
volunteering starts, I think, what did it say, August 30th? Like, they need people out there
August-
before.
August 30th. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
To
It'd
be
sweet.
building beforehand.
And as we dropped the name of Jafari earlier, I've not reached out to him to see how his family and things are doing. I can't remember what island they are on in Hawaii, but for everybody that rides one wheels and a part of what's going out in the islands of Hawaii, our heart goes out to you. Sorry for those that you just lost everything. It's tragic. And so just seeing his name pop up there, our hearts go out from Scott Mendenhall and friends to you. And DM us if there's anything we can do to put a smile on your face. There's your Race for the Rails things. Now let's get to some of the things that have dropped from One Wheel. Why wouldn't you like it? I mean, and there's one item they dropped that I think could create some controversy perhaps. I'm not trying to be dramatic. It's just... Okay, here we go. Here's one of the first things that you need to be made aware of that maybe you didn't know. You can win these rail guards. They made 6 carbon fiber rail guards.
6 pairs.
6 pairs.
Ooh.
They talked about how they liked the idea, but they scratch really easy, so they're not going to make them.
Huh.
So
But they got to give them away.
they're going to give away the 6 carbon fiber. I was like, I put a message on the post. I said, how about you run 7? Give me the 7th pair. It'll be our little secret. Kind of a joke in that
So
all the
funny.
people have read the comment. That would be sweet, though.
I like that they're like rare carbon.
Yeah.
fiber.
Like, it's like, how do I get at? Like, just, yes, please. So if you want rail guards that are carbon fiber and there's
They'll
only
look
6 of them
sweet.
out there, this is it. This is what you want. Go follow on Instagram. You can read right there. Subscribe to their YouTube
This
channel
is just
for the
get your
chance
name
to
in a hat.
win these rare carbon fiber rail guards.
Yeah, nice.
We'll giving away 5.
5 pairs away to subscribers.
There you go. I wonder what they're doing with 6. I thought it was 6. Maybe they only made 5.
Maybe they only made
6.
5.
I mean,
Maybe you
6 is
asked them to
on
make
that
the 6.
One wheel.
ooh, maybe. No, I asked them to make 7. 7's a good number.
Sounds a good number.
Perfection. Okay, so we got that. That's just for you to know. That should satisfy all of your cravings for carbon fiber, because I've heard a lot of people murmuring about why don't we have those? Why can't we have carbon fiber? Okay. Another thing that One Wheel has dropped, like I told you, they've been busy little creators. They have the crop top fender.
I'm digging that whole One Wheel.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
rail
it
guards are
looks good.
sweet. Those are some new rail guards that they dropped earlier in the summer. Multiple choice colors. It's not just white. It is. Here's what I think. Lily dropped a comment on their post about this. Scott, did you just name those?
Yeah, because I've heard you say crop top.
Yeah,
fender.
when we had Bodie on
I
here,
was confused.
Bodie made a drop. The Float Life is created the drop top,
And you kept calling it
the crop top.
And here
Not
we
knowing
have,
that, it seems like I would know that One Wheel was doing this the way I was speaking, but no, I did not know that they were dropping these. They called them crop top. It's just the way it goes.
Are these similar to what the drop tops are?
Yes.
I forget.
Yes.
Like, that seems
that
like
the
that's
drop
right,
top
the
and crop
idea is the
top
same.
are the same idea. Now,
One-
here's where I think, if we can come back to me, I do think this is where the controversy is.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I think I haven't seen the Float Life drop them,
Ooh.
so I wonder if that's is there someone needs to do investigation and help us figure that one out, because it's like I don't know.
Like, they can't drop them yet, or
I don't know. But they were set when we had him on the podcast last. Bodie was talking about how they
It's
were ready to
coming
drop
soon.
them.
Yeah.
Coming soon, and we haven't seen them since. But then they drop them. I'm not trying to create drama. I'm just
No drama.
I'm just trying to say it the way I see it.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I
Okay.
was confused.
Lily was confused. I'm confused.
Well, when I saw it too, I was like, "Isn't that what he calls it?"
But when does a crop top come out? 'Cause it's
that's
not
my
out yet.
no. It's out. You can get the
But
crop
I'm
top
looking.
on onewheel.com.
Yeah.
You can get it. Go
On
to
GT.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, I see it.
There,
Okay, but
she-
Legend just commented in the chat and makes a good point that he thinks they look sick, but he can't use them because he has the WTF rails. So they're only for stock rails,
Wait.
Unless-
the crop top?
the crop top.
Right. But it
Unless
is
you
another
modify or whatever.
but then to that point, Jeff Adair,
Amazing, like all the
they've created, because if you have any rails like the WTFs, you have the 357s, you've got to cut your delete to make it fit. If you want that look, you got to cut it. You can't, up until this, you can't buy a delete.
Wait, so
yes,
if you have the WTF rails, can you get a fender from Float Life?
Not yet. That was what Float Life was dropping. Was
so
the drop top.
Those,
They could interchange it. You would have the crop top, and then you could click it on.
Wow. Well, per our discussion earlier about the WTF rails, I think I prefer to have a fender on my one wheel. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but you could modify your fender to go on there, but it would it's modified, forever cut.
Yeah. Kind of ghetto.
In lines. Well, no, it looks fine. It really does. We've done it to our WTFs. It looks fine.
Times.
It's just, you won't have that. It's just modified. But Jeff and Onewheel Parts, they've come up with the delete so you can stop cutting them.
Yeah.
They're manufactured to fit those rails, which is great. Geniuses.
They are coming up with quick thoughts.
They're moving fast.
They hear things like that, like, oh, I had to modify my delete or my rails or whatever. And then the next week there's like something out from Onewheel Parts.
You kind of have to now because of how quickly needs become created in the Onewheel community.
Yeah.
And things can get created quickly. They have to be prioritized.
Right. If you're just tuning in, this is Scott Mendenhall and friends. Thanks for watching, hanging with us. Jump in the chat. We'd love to hear a discussion from you on things, all things one wheel. We try to talk about life as well, intermixing. It's been a while. So give us a subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're always pumping out content, and we have heaps of content. I cannot express to you how much we have just sitting on hard drives that we have filmed, but we could not and did not have time to edit them down. We held our own one-wheel race here in our trails. We've built new features and new trails out here. We have done a lot of things, and those things will drop as we get our studio finished. So subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment. Okay, so if you would go to onewheelparts.com really quick, Lil,
Sure.
I believe that these deletes that we're talking about, they're metal, if I remember right. When Jeff was talking about it, they're metal. Jeff in Onewheel Parts, again, they brought out the squishies. You can get the squishies for a foot pad. I believe it's $100 for one. And then you put your grip tape on top of it. It sounds heavenly. I've not rode it yet, but when I see it, it just makes me, yes, please, more of that. OneWheelParts.com is worth checking out on some hot items that are dropping. And they seem to be doing their own thing and being very successful at what they're doing, that's for sure. Creating rails, the deletes, they're creating hubs, they're progressing the sport fast. They really are. And same with the squishies and things like that. Did you find anything, Lil?
I found it now. It wasn't loading on my iPad.
Okay.
What am I looking for now?
The deletes.
Delete.
Are they metal? I think they're metal because I remember Jeff tink, tink, tink.
Yeah.
They are?
No, I don't know yet. I'm looking.
Okay. Sorry, Lily's doing an
metal too.
investigation and not very fast. It's been a while since she's had a Google on here. A couple other things that have dropped from Onewheel is in this again in the it's the hybrid fender, which is awesome. We did a review on it. We did the top 10 essential items for trail riding. You should give that a watch. We give you 10 things that we think you should have. It'd be cool to see what you'd add, and maybe we'll do that sometime live on here. The hybrid fender is awesome.
I was going to say, you liked this concept of...
I do.
Because you don't love fenders.
It's the best one I have seen brought to market. That's not because I like one. It's the best.
Yeah, it's aluminum.
Thank you for the delayed aluminum comment.
Not the hybrid fender. The hybrid fender is not aluminum.
What's the thing, Miss Arnold?
You can't... It's not just listed as like its own fender. You have to go to Tech Rail Products, and under Tech Rail Products is the aluminum fender delete. It's on pre-order. It's $150. But everything that you're buying in the Tech Rail parts is also aluminum, besides like those Halo foot pads, which that looks interesting.
Yeah, those are just bigger foot pads and stuff.
So it's all made out of aluminum, pretty much.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Lily. Now let's get back to the regular program here. Regular
For the hybrid fender.
You're welcome. Hands down, Like,
Why?
Float Life brought out for a short amount of time their version of this a couple years ago for the XR. It was okay. It was cumbersome to get it in because you had to push both sides in. The idea was awesome. It really, really is, and they've got a new one, I'm sure. But it was just a little cumbersome to push in. This, I let go, and it clicks right in, and it goes. You can pick it up. But Craft and Rise released the magnetic fender.
Which is pretty. It is.
It was strong,
but it's not.
It was strong.
It still came off at different points.
But it's just cosmetically for me. I didn't enjoy that one. I felt like that fender was bulky in look and bulky in putting it in a bag. This hybrid fender from Onewheel, it is small enough to fit in your bag while you're going on a trail ride, and it doesn't bother you. And then the delete is pretty slick. And so I think, in my opinion, and everybody calls me a Onewheel fanboy and all those things.
Do they call you that? I've never heard
but
anyone
this,
call you that.
Yeah, you haven't.
have to come through me.
Yeah, they do they?
Good luck.
I just like it. I just think that, but I also love some of the things that float. Like, I'm not putting anybody down. It's just I prefer.
No, they're all super, super creative and amazing at what they're doing. But in this one, is the delete more like the delete, like the delete part of this?
Very similar. It's raised or
which
flared.
Is what you normally like.
Yeah, it's flared where it clicks, just by like
slightly.
A quarter inch maybe flared where it would click in. And the mechanism that clicks into that is metal. It seems robust. Yeah, I thought it was slick. Now, the downside to it is it doesn't fit on the WTF, so I'd have to cut it to fit it.
But nothing fits on the WTFs.
No, but those rails are great. Back to the point, Float Life. They make great stuff. Those rails are awesome. Amazing.
Now, so is it seeming like, I mean, it's been this way for a little while, but it's almost like there's so many parts. You either got to be the Float Life, one wheel part. Like, some of them might interchange.
Right? It's seeming to be that way. And I think they wanted to create that where they want, when you buy their, no, they want to be separate. If you buy Float Life rails, and now you need all the parts. You can't intermix them.
Brand loyalty.
Yeah. Right.
Whereas originally when the XR came out, it kind of seemed that everything was like Craft and Ride. Everybody was kind of interchangeable when it was just XR. Now
that's some of the complaints people have for Onewheel is that they are making it built to be where it's only Onewheel can handle all parts of it, and that's where the rights to repair comes in, because now Onewheel has got
I don't know,
Monopoly. They have something.
Monopolize.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I think that they also like Float Life. That their goal would be also, yes, they love Onewheel, of course, but their goal would be that you buy all their stuff.
Yeah, that's my point.
Everybody's got that as the goal. They're not just like making like. You're not going to market something that's like, look, it's interchangeable with everything. They want you to be their customer. And that's okay.
Yes, that's fine. I love it.
Casey says Cabrio fenders from Craft and Ride are great on WTF rails. So those work on the WTFs?
Oh, I've not tried it.
I'm going to look that up now.
Yeah, thank you, Casey. And then I would also take a look at it. What does it look like? I'm just reading.
Right, yeah, but the drop top hasn't been dropped yet.
Right. Are you reading the comment? Are you saying right to the comment? Yeah, the TF drop top is the design to
the design function of the crop top.
Yeah, and hybrid fender is also works WTF rails. It does not work with the WTF rails. The hybrid fender does not work. It can't.
Okay,
but they're saying Float Life's drop top.
Drop top works
with the WTF.
Yes,
but that of course because that's Float Life stuff.
Yeah, I believe that Float Life has got the delete that doesn't have the center part is cut out. What? Can I see it really quick? Do you have a picture of the fender?
This from Craft and Ride?
Yeah, I want to see.
It looks like a drop top or crop top or whatever you want to call it.
Whatever it is, look at us.
Yeah,
it's the crop drop top. What?
Oh yeah. But there's no. Is there a fender that goes on it?
Well,
that's what he's saying. That
it's just a crop.
It's a crop.
But it's no top.
Cabrio. Am I saying that right?
But it's no top.
Cabrio.
Right.
It's
Cabrio.
just the delete.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got the sides.
Right.
So
it
those
minimizes the debris. It doesn't keep all of it. It is not in replace of a fender.
No, because there's people that don't want the full coverage of the fender. They like the open tire, but
I
this
want the
at
full
least
coverage.
keeps your shoestrings or rocks from flying right at.
I need full coverage insurance.
I need full coverage. Yeah. There's some
That's
people.
a great way to mark it
Yeah.
right there.
I need full coverage.
What insurance do you want?
But I like the
Full,
look. I think the
partial,
look
none.
of a one wheel looks so cool.
That-
To look
you've
down there and
always-
see the wheel spinning around. I think that's so cool.
You've said that from day one.
I think the fender is great in winter. I tend to ride a fender a little bit more because the snow gets stuck on your footpad and stuff, or it's super muddy. And the problem is I ride so much without a fender that I never carried one before, or rarely did I. And so you're out riding. This happened in dirt surface. I'm out riding. I'm miles away from anything, and it starts to rain. Now I'm stuck in the rain and mud.
And
you know,
mud.
it's soaked, and your pants are all muddy. That's where I would love to just click and go. Sweet.
And the washer and dryer was on the other side of the property.
Yeah, first world problems, I suppose. But One Wheel's doing it, man. They're dropping some stuff. Some people hate that they're doing what they're doing, and other people are. I can see from all sides of it. Float Life they dropped a book bag, a PEV book bag. Looks sweet. I'm a book bag guy, and so I love bags. Here is their bag.
It looks cool.
I don't know if they're being funny or not, but it's marked down from $99 to $99.
That's hilarious.
Like,
Maybe
do you
it's
think they're
just
being
like-
funny?
Maybe it's just like supposed to be eye catching.
It totally is. That's
Yeah.
they're so good at that stuff. It's like, oh wait, people don't even look at what it was marked or what it was. They just see that, oh, it's crossed out, it's on sale.
$99. Mark down,
I
guys.
honestly wouldn't have noticed. I don't think.
Yeah, I chuckled. But the bag is sweet. They do a review on it. I like that it has a reflective deal in it. I like Float's brand. And so give that a go. If you're in for, hey, I want a new bag, go check out the features of this bag.
Yeah, what are the features?
Well, you know what? You can just get those fingers fire in there. They also have a couple other things that they've dropped. They are called Gripples. We've talked about them a lot here. We've got
Gripples.
a pack of them, 2 packs of them here. You have the black and clear. If you're fortunate enough to get black in there with the clear, I believe they call that the unicorn set, which is pretty sweet. Very soft rubber. It's not a plastic, but they come with these little, I'm going to call them nipples, folks, that are designed. They meet right into your waffle cone shoes. If you're riding, let's say you're riding Vans, those go right into the holes of the waffle sole, and it locks you in. So good.
I've seen lots of people switching, like taking all of the, what are they? The
grip tape?
No, not taking their grip tape off, but taking the overlanders, taking those.
Oh,
things
and just putting these on?
and putting those. And seen lots of people switch over to that, so that they're, they're not locked in, but they're kind of. Oh, you testing it out?
So here's
for
my
us?
Vans. And
it
you
fits
can,
right
I
there?
mean, you can just see it just, there's no gap between there. I wish I could get it tighter for you, but there's no gap. And so it holds your foot in really, really nice. But not too much where you just, if you give up a little pressure, you can move and adjust it around. They're slick. I am one of those people that I was messing around with overlanders, and I like them, or control freaks, I should say. I like the control freaks a lot. I do think there's a place for that in the sport. But less to me is better, and these solve that. All of a sudden, you just get your foot in there, but now I can move them because any of those things that lock you in, you're stuck there. Like, your foot position is that, and I'm one of those people that like to move my foot around a little bit, and these are awesome. I cannot remember for the life of me how much these cost, but they are worth picking up a set. It's a one-time use. You stick it on your foot pad, you got that one use, not like one ride. When you change out your grip tape, these are done, but they are so worth it. Very flimsy. I can't believe Lily doesn't have them on her board yet.
Why
don't-
four,
Raced.
$25.
$24. Lily,
No,
what are the
I said
features of the bag?
25.
Well, I didn't watch the video.
Oh, but you didn't read. There's nothing under. I don't think they have anything
no,
wrote.
all that I saw is that if you crash and you blow out your bag, we got you. We'll send you a freshie for 69% off of MSRP.
Boom.
So,
Okay.
if you crash, tear up your bag,
they're
you can
guaranteeing-
get a new one for 69% off.
I mean, I bought the boosted board bag that they brought out years ago. If you maybe don't even know what boosted board is,
I
like
don't think anybody knows what boosted
it's one
board
of the
is.
first. Well, no, it's the best electric skateboard out there, in my opinion. Casey Neistat really put them on the map. They went bankrupt. Apparently, they can make cool crap, but bad business. So they go bankrupt. They close out. It's over. They don't even. There's zero support. People have just bought out their supply, kind of deal.
No, Casey Neistat bought out their supply.
No, he did not. But he still rides them, which I cannot understand. I don't understand how
Why
he's.
does he
boosted
pick-
boards.
Yeah,
He
why
does-
does he pick a boosted board over one?
Why hasn't he jumped to a
He's
one?
done
wheel?
a video on
He
that.
has rode
He's
one wheels. He
done.
broke his collarbone while riding in one wheel out
He-
at some event in the sand. I forget what it's called.
Then
in the
that might
desert.
be-
He
Why?
did a video on it that he prefers the boosted board.
But why?
I don't remember.
Well, this was when he was back in. I mean, you'll have to go watch it. It's back in New York. He liked it in the city area.
Yeah, but a one wheel's way better.
But their bag, I got hit by a car while riding my skateboard. I had the bag on. My bag hit the ground and just melted. Gone. Nothing left of it really. Just shredded.
So was our Chipotle.
So was our no, it was a little
gosh.
smashed. You know what? That dude that hit me, he should have just bought my. I would have been satisfied if he just bought my Chipotle.
Did he know?
But you had already
that
bought
your
it.
Chipotle was
He didn't.
crushed? Didn't he keep
I
driving?
bought it.
I know you had already picked it up. It was in your bag.
He hit me
You
with a
did
car.
He did. He scared your wife.
Yeah, I was
no
hit by a
ends.
car.
Scott
At
called me
55
and
miles
said-
an hour, dude hit me, helicoptered me across 3 lanes.
He said, "I'm okay,"
But I
but
got
I
hit
was
by a
just
car.
hit by a car.
Bam!
What?
What?
That would be so terrifying.
We did make a video. It's on our YouTube channel, way down there
Probably
somewhere.
super dramatic. We should rewatch that sometime.
It's not that dramatic. I just tell the story of what happened. But I was super sore the next day, and slightly not knowing what was going on. I remember that feeling. The next couple of days was very interesting. It was probably very concussed.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a stupid guy and didn't take rest. I think I went and ran. Okay.
Yeah, you can still exercise with a concussion.
You can?
Yeah.
I don't think so. They put you in dark rooms and tell you to sit still.
It depends.
No sensory overload.
I just saw something online about this.
You can't believe
Online.
everything online.
Can't believe everything you
I
hear
like to think
or
that I
see.
can still exercise with a concussion.
No, but there's like I can't
probably
believe everything
could.
online because there's somewhere online the other day I was there and your name was still Wiener. That's not real.
And my name is still Wiener in a few places.
Yeah, so that's not real.
I think I'd still be able
Fake
to
news.
exercise on a concussion.
Fake news, fake news.
I think you would.
Okay, also Float Life is brought out. They did the book bag. They did the gripples, and then they're already sold out. So we're just giving it's a honorary mention for everyone. They're calling them the cold ones,
I
and
just saw those on there.
and they are meant to cool down your board.
Yeah.
A lot of people have the issues of boards overheating. It's happened to dirt surfers and things of that nature. This solves some of those issues. Now, some of you are like, I've never overheated my board. We got to understand what's happening in the one wheel market and world out there. There are people progressing the sport, and those that are progressing the sport are overheating their board because they're pushing the boards to their limit. Your average Joe rider, not going to overheat it. This is not going to be a problem for you.
So
Unless you live out in Arizona and you're trying to ride during the day and it's naturally hot already, yeah, you're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
But it's progressing the sport. It's a bit like NASCAR racing progresses the automobiles because you got to get better wind aerodynamics. You got to get more performance out of these things. So you build things that then become things we use in everyday cars. So you gotta understand some of these things that we're seeing these companies making. They're helping progress the sport as we know it.
Yeah. The cold ones are sold out.
They are. I think they had them for XRs and GTs. Psh, gone. So sorry about that for everybody. We're late to tell you about it. You missed the window. I'm sure more are coming. Same with the squishies from Onewheel Parts, all those things. Just a lot of great things are happening in the community. A lot of things that we're just excited to bring to your attention today. And we're excited about Race for the Rail happening in less than a month. It's going to be so awesome to watch it and hopefully be a part of it. Am I forgetting anything, ladies? Do you feel like we've covered a lot? There's a lot more that's dropped.
I'm excited to cover more of the bracket Race for the Rails as we get closer.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's fun time of season.
What we need to do is give a couple of those calls, get
Maybe
a couple
we
of
can get
those
them on.
athletes on here and see how they're feeling. It would be cool to get just some of the, just
There's
some that
several we've had and several we haven't, so it'd be fun to have.
So let's get some on there and start seeing how they're doing. And that's some of the things that is so cool about this podcast is that we get on some of those athletes and be able to interview them. So we're excited to bring those as we get closer to the race. One final race that a lot of us will be able to take part in is Windman. You can go to, it's Midwest Onewheel.com, and you can sign up for Windman race. It's in Wisconsin.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Amazing.
It's an amazing time of the year up here in the north. The leaves are amazing. It will be a chilly race, and so just come ready for that. It's so cool the way the whole course is set up. Everything shoots out at about the same spot, so that's pretty fun to be able to come as a spectator because you see all the riders come out. Last year they had a TV that gave us the feedback of the times right
it was
then.
set up well, yeah.
That was pretty cool. I don't know if they'll have that feature again, but it was really, really cool to see that last year. So if you're in the neck of the woods up here, Windman Race is not a bad one for you guys to be able to come watch as well and take part in any age. Like, that's what's so cool about this. This isn't about just pros. All these races, outside of Race for the Rail, the race, you can show up and just see how well you do, and you have a timing chip and all those things, and it'll be a lot of fun for you guys to be able to experience and watch. And
even if you just search the Windman Trails, it's on their website. Like, that's pretty cool. The upcoming events has the Windman One Wheel race.
Sweet.
So
sweet. Okay. Other than that, keep your eyes open. People are dropping stuff all the time. We'll keep you up to date on what we know, and we'll pass on the information to you guys. Thanks for hanging with us today. It was a great day to ride with you on a One Wheel Wednesday.
Bye, everyone.
We thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
We thank you.
bye, everybody.
You're cutting off my song. I was about to
Sounds
sing.
like you're saying think.
Yeah,
We
I thought
thank
that's what you were saying.
but
No, I was
like
about
it.
to-
I had another thought. Like, we think that
We
think
thank
you what are going like to love this next.
No, I was just gonna bust
Thank
your song.
We thank
Actually,
you.
I was just mashing up two words and.
We thank you.
Hey, everybody, have a fabulous Wednesday.
Good to
Thank
be
you,
back.
Lily. Have a great Wednesday night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great Wednesday.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.